Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was on mute. I forgot to take my microphone off mute. There. How y'all doing? Off to a slow start. I just woke up just a few minutes ago. It's cold, and the cold makes me sleepy. So I was taking a nap, forgot all about my live stream. Give myself a thumbs up. So now, who all's here? Where you from? How you doing? What you want to talk about? Ugh. Really? Outstanding. Yes, Mom. I was on mute. Nobody's going to talk? Don't have anything? Talk about anything exciting? Just going to watch for now? Okay. La, la, la. Today's my 29th wedding anniversary. We've been together almost 31 years. April will be 31 years. Still nobody's about. Oh, there's a better color. I like that color better. Oh, shit, it went back. Still looking for a new webcam. I don't think I want to go with a Logitech again. I've not had good luck with them. This is my third one. And oddly enough, when I Googled best webcams, Logitech comes in like second or third, well, depending on what list. There's some lists where it's first. Okay, music you want to talk about? Don't forget, I do live reactions also during the live stream. But nobody suggested any last week, and so far nobody suggested any this week. Weird. Wow, people are leaving quick. Bye. Don't want to see music, right? We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, for the most part. Oh well, I guess I have to wait for my regulars to get here. If you're expecting magic, I don't do it. If you expect me to jump up and down and act stupid like some people do, I don't do that either. Hey, what is up? Hey, Mickey. You know, a lot of people actually call me that. For years, people called me that. That and Rock and Roll Bob for whatever reason. How you doing, Dee Dee? How y'all doing? It's cold here in Texas. We start off at 9. Well, I live in Texas. We start off at 29 degrees with a wind chill of 18. And that wind was blowing hard. And I am quite the sissy when it comes to cold weather. We had rain yesterday. Slick mixture. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, we got a lot of wind here too. We had rain yesterday. Well, night before and yesterday. I gotta get me a new webcam. I don't like this one. The color keeps changing. Oh, that was the other thing about the wind blowing here today, is that stuff was ice cold. I had to get gas. Smart people would sit in their car. I wasn't smart. I stood there and braved the cold. Hey, Everlong, how are you? Yeah, we're fairly sunny right now, but super cold. Oh, Lane, you changed your name from Chill Guy. Everlong's my favorite song by Foo Fighters. I can deal with the cold better when the wind isn't blowing like it is right now. That sucks. I ran two people off talking about the weather. I should talk about the weather more often. That's something else we got in common. I did not watch it, Mickey. I didn't watch the Super Bowl at all. None of it. However, I've heard and read all the to do about it. The Super Bowl is not for anyone to make their political statements or any kind of garbage like that. I think the halftime show should be entertaining. Once upon a time, they were entertaining. People weren't out there saying dumb, or not dumb, but voicing their opinion about shit. They just went out there and put on a good show. So for a while now, Foo Fighters ain't too bad. The correct way to say that is you don't find them too bad. But I get that. We all have our own opinions about things. I'm sure there's shit that you like I don't like. But yeah, them I don't think anyone should be allowed to do that. You have a right to your opinion. Do that at your shows, not there. Uh so I didn't I'm glad I didn't watch it, but that stuff's getting ridiculous. People using that as their platform. Oh yeah, I know what PFP means. A broken nail. Oh. uh yeah, but still, it's that's not what it's for. That platform is just hey Chris, what's up, buddy? Yeah, yeah, I heard that who was this Samuel Jackson or somebody dressed up like Uncle Sam, all that shit. That's not what the Super Bowl is for, or the halftime show is for. The Super Bowl ain't for that either. So I'm extra glad I didn't watch it. I know a lot of people are getting down. It needed to be said, blah, blah, blah. Well, it does need to be said at your own concert or on your own dime. So, I mean, you look at how many halftime shows were just amazing. Bands, artists, whatever, went out and did a kick ass performance and did what they're supposed to do. I understand people feel strong about certain things, but especially celebrities. First off, I don't care what celebrities think. They're there for my entertainment. So, dance puppet. And all their personal bullshit, I'm not interested in that. Several people have shown, past halftime shows. This was halftime shows. Absolutely. Different artists performing, or like the time with Aerosmith, what was it, NSYNC and Britney Spears. I like The Weeknd. I just reacted to him. But see, Legends, you said good. There have been some great halftime shows. That wasn't one of them, but there have been some great ones. Wow. I ran a bunch of people off. That guy says stuff that I don't like. I'm leaving. Good. Oh, of course, Michael Jackson would have been better, and he's dead. And so's Prince. Prince is one of my all-time favorite performers, and he's done it. And I love Reba. Seeing Reba, she puts on a great show. But yeah, they could have taken some nobody bands. By nobody, I mean not super well known, like opening acts, and they would have put on a better show. Because they still would have went out there to put on the best show, not give a message. I've seen her once. When me and my wife first started dating, we went and saw Reba, Tracy Byrd, and John Michael Montgomery. Still got a picture somewhere. Old school 35 millimeter camera. I don't know why you're surprised, Lane. I mean, because I don't do stupid, childish shit. I'm just not going to do that. I've been doing this a long time. So I don't understand how you're surprised. So go ahead and entertain me. You've watched what, 2 live streams, pieces of live streams? Tell me why you're surprised. 21K is not insane. That's considering how long I've been doing this, that's relatively low. It should be considerably higher. But see, a lot of people go to watch reactions to see people act stupid and they love everything. They never say anything that upsets anybody. That's just not realistic. There's a bunch of phony ass reactors out there. If I did the phony stuff, I know how to succeed and I could be even better, but I have to look at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I agree, Mickey. It should be 212. No, it should be much higher. Like Mickey said, I should be over 200,000. But people don't want to see honesty, so they get their feelings hurt when I don't like a song or a band that they love. They get upset. Oh yeah, I get that a lot, Dee Dee. I do have people say that, and that's cool. But I know for a fact that I should, if I did all the phony shit that, and like I said, I have to look at myself in the mirror, and I just can't do that. I sleep well at night knowing that I'm at least honest. And then I've seen reactors that are far worse than me that have larger followings. Thanks. My daughter gave that to me. I normally drink out of one that says a giant cup of shut the F up. But my coffee gets cold too quick in that. Yeah, I do not do that. You know, Mickey, even when I have artists contact me, like I recently did a reaction, and they're paid, I warn them, I will not lie. They have to pay in advance. They don't get a refund. The only thing they get is the option of me not releasing it if I don't like it. I've had managers contact me and then go, oh, no, never mind. But I still get them. That one guy I've been reacted to, and he contacted me himself. I really like him. His music's good. Sorry, I had something important to check. I kind of feel bad for the up and coming artists that people won't even give a chance. That's weird. My mom watches on her TV and she has to comment through her phone, so she sends me text messages. Huh. Uh but yeah, when I first decided to do reactions, so I kind of looked through, well, I actually stumbled across a reaction channel, and that's how I when people want to see that. Uh but all the phony reactors out there, I was just there's no way I'm going to do that. Especially the ones that overreact and that, don't get me wrong, there are times I want to, times I feel it's genuine. But there are some of those people that do it damn near every song. Yeah, I've had that happen. That is not fun. Uh that whole chicken thing is insane. And what people are saying, even though they know the truth, is even more insane. But sooner or later, it's going to get worked out. So the investment in chickens would be short lived. So they'd be ridiculously expensive now. So I think the profit margin would be short because I don't. The egg thing will eventually play out. Later, Lane. I've done, I think, 2 album reactions, and that's only because they were super short. Okay, I get that, Lane. Uh, have a good day. Yeah, like toilet paper did. Uh, and so with this being in the current crisis, for lack of a better word, the buy-in is going to be high. You have a real short time of egg profit, and then it'll fall out, and then you're stuck with a bunch of chickens. Uh, but the album reaction, I don't think. Well, I mean, even if I did an album reaction, it would just have to be a few minutes, not even minutes, of each song for a real album, not the albums like the kids are releasing these days. Then you make, yeah, for sure, get the maximum out of each chicken. uh, but the kids that make the albums, like I'm assuming you want me to react to, with songs that are less than 2 minutes apiece, those would probably be okay. But even then, if I did a full album, I don't think it would do that good. Like I said, I think I've done 2 and they didn't do well. They did okay. And that's even when I had an audience for those bands. Because like I keep telling the kids that talk about Peep and all that stuff, and I got a X reaction coming up soon. I don't think I'm gonna get to it this week. It'll probably be next week. Oh, I gotta tell y'all, I'm releasing a video tomorrow. Oh, hey, cool. I'm releasing a video tomorrow from a dream that I had. As long as I've been doing this, I've never dreamed about doing it. I had a dream that I did what the hell am I looking at? I logged in here for something. Oh, well, if you know exactly how it needs to be done, Dee Dee, why don't you do it? Because I've way back in the beginning, I would try a lot of shit that people told me to do, and not one of them worked. The only thing that has worked is YouTube telling me what they wanted me to do. You don't have to edit. There's a lot of people that don't edit. I do almost no edits. The only edits I do is what YouTube told me to do, which is taking out long pauses. They said those are not good. So whenever you see an edit in my video, it's because I've had a long pause trying to think of what I wanted to say. So I edit that out because YouTube told me to. Other than that, I don't edit my videos. If I make a mistake, it's in there. So that's not it. Or don't let that hold you back. Lots of people don't do edits. So, but I've done songs within minutes of them being released. Doesn't affect it. Like I said, YouTube telling me to take out the long pauses and not release as much. Well, somebody else told me that. YouTube was telling me for a while, and they haven't sent me those letters, so I guess they're happy with what I'm doing. Because I was releasing 2 videos a day for a while, and it wasn't worth my time. And then I was told not to release every day. It's not that expensive, dude. It's really not. The most expensive part of it, I mean, unless you're trying to do like some of the big guys, but why do that when you're just starting? The most expensive thing is the editing software. Yep, you can use your phone. Lots of people do that. You can just do it all on your phone. That's just to see if you can take off. Once you take off and you start having shitloads of subscribers, then if you want to get fancy equipment, then you can. But matter of fact, I started off with just my phone. And then I went to using a GoPro. I had somebody edit my videos for me for a short time, my friend. And then he told me what software he was using. I bought the software and I started doing my own. And then I stepped up from a GoPro to this camera I'm currently using. But you can get into it relatively cheap. You don't have to use green screen like I do. You just got to you need some decent lighting. What's more important than anything over your video, over edits, what it looks like, all that stuff is your content. If you're doing content that people relate to and watch, then. But yeah, you can do it on just your phone. Well, Mac Miller's dead, so anything new is really old. And I can assure you, you won't like my Mac Miller reactions. I am not a Mac Miller fan. I do not find him as brilliant as a lot of people do. A lot of people get upset with my Mac Miller because I'm not blown away. I've heard some that's okay, but the majority of Mac Miller stuff, I don't like. I didn't understand a pill of him. There's a handful that you realize this is 2025, right? I reacted to some stuff off that last album he released, I believe. Oh, okay. I don't see where it would benefit me at all. Let me look. Okay. I have not reacted to him since December of 2020. That one got 840 views. I lost subscribers over it because I didn't like, I guess I didn't love it. Let's see. Look at that again. That's funny that I lost a subscriber over it. So in 5 years, a little over 4 years, it's only got 840 views, and I lost a subscriber over it. A lot of people get fumed. I know, and I don't care. I find it funny. And then they get mad when I ask them if they're a little 14-year-old rap kid. I don't eat at Waffle House. I almost never eat out. And when I do, it's usually a really nice place. But I consider like Waffle House, Denny's, all those. I consider those fast food. I don't. Me and my granddaughter were just talking about that the other day. It has to be a situation where I'm in a situation where I have to eat something and I don't have time to go. But I would say if I went, it would probably just be maybe eggs and grits, maybe waffles, if they have honey for me to use, because I don't eat syrup. So I would, I mean, if I was guessing, I cannot tell you the last time I went to the Waffle House. It's almost exclusively eating at home. That is funny. That almost sounds like it was done intentional, and that's brilliant. That's super brilliant. And to be doing better business. Oh, there, camera, stay just like that. Don't go to that stupid OD green thing that you were using. What a piece of shit. Oh. Kind of ironic. But whatever commercials they show is fine with me. They could show Depends commercials. I don't care. As long as they're showing commercials. Liked Whataburger when I was young. You know, when you could eat whatever you want and you didn't have to worry about your health, or you didn't worry about your health. I do find that funny, Dee Dee, that you thought you needed to tell me why that place. I already know. Mexican is one of my favorite foods. Mexican and Asian are tied for first. So when you said it was a Mexican place, I already knew the food was good. Especially if it's not a chain restaurant. Yeah, I quit eating Whataburger shit even before I became a vegetarian. Once in a blue moon, we'd have it just for a change of pace, but the Whataburger here in our town is nasty. That's the other thing about fast food. Not just that the food's not good for you, that they usually have a bunch of kids who don't care running them or working in them. So they're making that garbage food even worse. Not trying to preach, just my opinion. Oh man, I ain't seen Del Taco in forever, man. Huh. Uh as far as that goes, like Del Taco, when I was a kid, the shittier the place, the better I like their taco. I used to like our Jack in the Box here had the greasiest, nastiest tacos, but something about them, they were amazing. Especially after the bar closed and you were kind of feeling it, you crave that. And they didn't really look good. They didn't look appetizing, but man, they were fantastic. Uh, I quit doing Sonic a long time ago. I got food poisoning from our Sonic here, and I don't give second chances when it comes to that. So I got food poisoning from there, so I don't do Sonic anyways. Uh, I think was okay with the drinks, so I don't drink soda hardly anymore. Yeah, I was going to say what I thought they might put in the Jack in the Box tacos to make you want them so much, but I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube. Uh, yeah, but I think the last time I went to Sonic and got a drink, I got a cherry Dr. Pepper because I that was way better than the. First off, it's Fountain. Fountain is the best Dr. Pepper, but they made the cherry Dr. Pepper, so it wasn't just the one that comes already cherry, and it wasn't that good. I can make a better one at home. So I can't even remember the last time I've been to Sonic. Oh, I don't do. I think I can honestly say I've never eaten at In-N-Out. Hey, what's up, Spec? Right now we're talking about fast food, apparently. Uh, I've never eaten at In-N-Out. I don't think I've ever eaten Five Guys. Well, I know I've never eaten Five Guys. I meant the restaurant. Um, and just to be clear, I've never even eaten One Guy. Just for clarity in that. Uh, yeah, I just don't trust fast food restaurants. I really don't trust the big fancier chain restaurants. Yeah, I I do like their onion rings. Most places we go, I like their onion rings. Um, I just almost never eat fast food anymore. I did eat one the other day. My wife had a order of onion rings and she offered me one and I did eat it because it's onion rings. We have a mom and pop's burger place not far from here. Their onion rings are good. Well, I said mom and pops. It's just a pops. No moms. Uh, but yeah, onion rings and French fries. That's probably my weakness. Yeah. Uh, and it's so weird to say, but McDonald's ruled with French fries for so long. and they don't even make my top 10 now. They just I don't like them. I'll eat them if I have to, but and by have to, like I said, I only do fast food if I'm in a situation where I have to. Boy, I'm saying have to a lot. Uh, but I am very selective about my fries. I want them to taste like potatoes, not and a certain crispiness. I don't want them greasy. I don't like any greasy food. But see, Dee Dee, that was their secret from the beginning. And then they tried to go healthy. And when they went healthy and everybody complained, whatever it is they went back to is not what it was. But they always, that was their secret, was the beef stuff in it. Yes. Yep. That was the secret in the beginning. That's what made them so good. And then they tried to go healthy and they screwed something up when they went back. But yes, that was their secret. I believe you're probably right, Spec. And that, even as a vegetarian, I believe you're correct. Our Dairy Queens here, we have two in the town where I live, and both of them make decent fries. Actually, the one over here, like that looks like I'm pointing south. The one to our north, like that's like 3 or 4 blocks from here, their fries are better than the one on the other side of town. It's weird. I'm having to do this backwards. Their fries are better. Uh, the Chick-fil-A here, they're okay, but their waffle fries, they're okay. They're edible. Um, Burger King sucks. McDonald's sucks. Uh, that's a good idea, Spec. I use minimal oil. I try not to do it at all. I prefer all the food we make at home. That's weird. Start doing live reactions. Nobody's asking for any. I guess I don't like the way I do it because I'm not going to play it and lose my money. It's kind of weird because a lot of people used to ask me to do that. Then when I start doing it, okay. Okay. All right. What one you want me to react to? Pick one. And pick one I ain't reacted to. Party by myself. All right. And remember, I can't, well, I will. I'll start the song so that I can hear it and I can find out. The video doesn't matter, so I don't have to watch the video. This way I can interact with you while I'm doing it. All right, well, first off, taking way too long to start the song. There you go. It should have started right there. Be great if there's a bunch of Juice World fans here, but I'm not watching a video, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna tell you right now, right off the bat, I'm not liking it. Not liking it. The beat's okay, uh, but vocally, he sounds like he's wasted more. I don't think I've ever reacted to a song of his where he sounded so mumbly. So right off the bat, I am not liking that at all. I mean, it's not that I can't understand him, but normally he's much clearer than that. Wait, wait. No, 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 don't go getting things confused. They didn't shove that shit down his throat. He shoved that shit down his throat. I'm not trying to hate on him or anything like that. I promise you, I did my fair share and then some. I did several people's fair share. They may not have stopped him, but nobody was forcing that in him. Just like Pete, instead of keeping him separate, or the list goes on and on. Uh, any star, as long as they can prop them up in front of a microphone so that they can make some money off of them, that's all they care about. But nobody shoved that down his throat. He did that. So that is not a true statement. He did that. Nobody stopped him or tried to stop him. And I've seen Pete. I'm not sure what that is, Spec. I'm guessing I haven't heard it or seen it. Dee Dee, you do know how he died, right? He didn't die from a hole in his stomach. He died from taking all them drugs because his pilot reported to the cops that called in that he had all the drugs on the plane. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me finish listening to this song. I've checked that out, Spec. I know I'm going to hate asking you this question, Dee Dee. Why would anyone want to off him? He was a gold mine for a lot of people, and they could have milked him for. He was one of the better artists. So taking out the guy that's bringing in the money for you. Hmm. Now, a lot of people don't like to believe the real deals on what happens and stuff. I can't go into a lot of details on some things because it'll cost me my monetization, but there's a laundry list of rock stars that people try to say, oh, it was this. That's just not the reality. Okay. I don't understand how that could be a lot more when everyone was there. I mean, not everyone, but the people that were on the plane with him. But I'm not going to dispute it. I mean, I'm not like I stay all in it, and all we know is what the media tells us. So unless you were actually there, I mean, I can't argue either because I wasn't actually there. Yeah, but that song's okay. I mean, I'm not. I like Peep's music, but that didn't blow me away. Let's see, Pete and Bass. Um, Gangster. Huh. So they want to say the word? Wow, 10 million views? Wow. We'll check that out in a minute. We'll check it out in a minute, Spec, because I just did that one. Yeah, it was okay. I'm not super impressed. Like I said, especially because the way his vocals were done on it. Yeah, I go through phases where I'll listen to like metal, country, disco, 80s tunes, classical. Usually when me and my granddaughter ride in the car, that's what we listen to. That way nobody argues. I mean, we both like basically the same kind of music, but classical is something we both are into. So I got to step off camera for a second. Ah! But yeah, that wasn't his best work, in my opinion, my unbiased opinion. My I'm not a fan, so I hear it clearly opinion. Oh, I ran two people off because I did. Oh well. Life goes on. But yeah, I go through phases where I listen to different stuff. Usually I keep it mixed up fairly well. Like this radio station I listen to normally at work, they play a mix of everything. Actually, two stations. I listen to one until my friend's show comes on, and then I listen to my friend's show. Uh, but both the stations, ironically, the first station is called Bob. But they play a mix of everything. So I like that when it's not just one style of music over and over and over. I could do without all the Bon Jovi. It's weird. I like Bon Jovi, but radio stations are making me start not liking him, especially since they play one of the same three songs. However, Hair Nation has started playing a couple of different ones, but they're not good ones. You new people, just jump into the conversation. I'm fixing to do another live reaction in just a few minutes. But don't be afraid. Jump on in. You pretty much talk about whatever you want to talk about. Pretty much. Oh, somebody don't like that open thing. Oh no, I want to be told what to talk about. I'm not staying here. Or maybe they want to see a live reaction, and that's okay too. Huh. Conversation died. Clock's still working. That's what I think. Maybe I should get some strings and just like hang them up so it looks like I am one. I'll paint lines on my mouth so it looks like it's wooden. Hi. I've often thought I should just be on here just rant, shitting on all this stuff that I know people like. Like I could talk bad about a couple of bands. And then their fans would go tell the other fans, "Oh my god, that guy's on there talking bad about." So because there's some bands people lose their minds over. Hang on. I just reacted to one that I thought was okay. Let's see. Uh White Widow was okay. Um Usually if it's something I really dislike, I delete it. Um All right, I don't see any that I've released, but I can look at it. My list here. Let's see. Tizo Touchdown was not good. Schoolboy Q was garbage. Blady Young Sherman's not good. Dirty Penny Vendetta, which is a rock song, I didn't like it. I couldn't find that one. Bryson Tiller, they blocked my video, so there's a really nasty message written there by him, by his name. It's been a while, but Travis Scott, Pray for Love, hated that. Didn't even make it through it. T.I.'s new national anthem, didn't even make it through it. He's not. And that's just it. He ain't to me. Geese, 3D Country, nope. Toozy, nope. Stroman, nope. There was a Kim Dracula song. I like it, but I wasn't going to put it on my channel because of the violence in it. That would definitely get me in trouble. Because ironically, I can react to songs on YouTube, but when I react to it, they take it down and say I can't put that kind of stuff on there. Which I find bizarre. I'm like, it's a video that's on YouTube. So how can you tell me no? Or why is it okay for the artist to do it, but not me? Maybe if I sit here and I act like I'm not paying attention, people will talk more. But yeah, that's another thing. There's some artists that people really love, and then when I don't, they get upset. And I think I said it last week. There's artists that I know I've reacted to. They've watched my reaction, and it was not a positive one. They didn't get upset, but their fans, holy shit. Their fans lost their minds. All right, new people jump in. I got a live reaction come up in just a few minutes. Just jump in the conversation. We can talk about music, movies, food. We already talked about foods. I'd rather not go back to that. All right, my camera's messing up again. Woohoo! I definitely got to buy another camera. I'm gonna have to ask my son what streaming camera he uses. Yeah, artists understand. You know, that's like people that come here and hate on me. I don't care. I've had people write paragraphs of hate. It doesn't bother me at all. Oh, I started to tell y'all, tomorrow I'm releasing a video. I don't know how I got sidetracked. Tomorrow I'm going to release a video. I had a dream that I did this top 10 list. When I woke up, I wrote down the songs in the order in the dream. It was the full 10. I mean, I'm not going to do the whole songs. It'll just be telling you the song. Because if I play the song, I can lose my monetization. But it'll be a top 10 list that I actually had a dream about. And it's for Valentine's Day because it's rock/metal love songs. So I had a dream last Saturday or Sunday, I think it was. So I'm going to see what happens. Exactly it was in the dream, as it was in the dream. We'll see how it goes. And I'm sure I'll get somebody going, duh, you forgot to put this song on the list. Or I wouldn't have put that song. People do that all the time. As you should. See, today's my wedding anniversary. Has been. This is my 29th wedding anniversary. I haven't had to worry about Valentine's Day in 29 years. Because our anniversary trumps Valentine's Day. Oh, stay right there, color. Don't change. I hate this camera. Logitech. That is a good V-Day song. I mean, but V-Day song. It is a good Valentine's Day song. It didn't make my list. Well, like I said, I dreamed the list. I wrote down the songs that were in the dream. I don't put a whole lot of stock into dreams, but I want to see what happens. Since this is the first time it's ever happened, I want to see what happens. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, I mean, it depends on how stupid the shit is that you're doing. Hey, there, stay there, Keller. Don't change. This camera sucks. Logitech, I wish somebody from Logitech could be watching. I hate your camera. And I don't know how you made in the top 3 somehow. I can't bring myself to buy another one, even the one that's rated high. Because this is my 3rd Logitech that I've had, brand new, none of them used. My eye's itching. So we'll see how that video goes. Spec, I'll do your reaction in I'll give it about 8 more minutes, and I'll do your reaction. I got it queued up, ready to go. I ran somebody off. Oh! I don't know why I always say that. I just like saying it. Oh, well, there you go. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I didn't want you to be doing real stupid shit. Me be going, yeah, that's a good idea, fellas. And then somebody go, well, he said it on YouTube. Go look. Yeah, right there. He's to blame. Why won't that color stay like that? I know, because Logitech sucks. What else y'all want to talk about? Got any questions? Yeah. You're a defense lawyer. Have this video in court. Your Honor, we submit into evidence him saying it was a good idea. And in their state of mind, it was a good idea. You can clearly see it's not a good idea. I don't think my client would have done it had it not been for that guy. No, he's not an influencer. He's a reactor, but he's older and should know better. Then there'd be a knock on my door and I go open the door all stupid. for encouraging young adults to act dumb. You don't have to encourage young adults to do that. They're young. That's what youth is for, to be dumb. Yeah, see, I don't fall for that. I know a lot of people do, but and I know people that I have former friends, they live for that. They wear like a badge of pride when they're blocked by certain celebrities. Like, first off, it's probably not actually the celebrity, it's whoever is actually running their account for them. But I know this one guy, we used to do comedy together. He lived for that. He had so many celebrities block him. I had a celebrity unfollow me because he didn't like something I said. And I had a writer from SNL unfollow me because he didn't like me arguing with him. Well, he unnecessarily messaged me. He didn't like one of my jokes. Oh yeah, I totally get it. It's not my thing, but I totally get that. I think it's funny how pissed off people get. Like when I referred to what's her name, Pal, the drummer from The Warning. I couldn't remember her name, and I called her what's her face. Oh my god, people lost their damn. I had somebody unsubscribe from my channel. How disrespectful! I could tell you a laundry list of names I could have called that would be considered disrespectful. What's her face is not on that list. That's just what we've always called people. If you can't remember somebody's name, it's what's her face or what's his face or Dujima Flopper. But that's not disrespectful. Like I said, I have a laundry list of disrespectful shit. I am known for the names I call people when I can't think of their name. Yeah, I could have referred to her as that guy. I mean, gal, but I didn't. What's her face? That's just a natural thing. I say that all the time. I think Dujima Flopper's funnier, but probably a little closer to being disrespectful. I constantly refer to people as Fuzznut, Skid Mark, Crotch Stain. There's a whole host of things I call people. I don't mean it mean. That's just the odd. And there's ones I'm not going to say because it'll cost me my monetization that I think are funnier, and I use them way more often. Huh. I guess a few people took offense to that because several people just left. I had a guy one time in a game room call me something, and I referred to him as pole smoker, and he got offended, and everyone jumped on me telling me I was out of line when what I said was nothing compared to what he said, and what he said was unprovoked. I guess he was trying to be witty or whatever, and it was unprovoked. But I thought my response was accordingly. I responded accordingly. But apparently some people don't like being called pole smoker. Who knew? And that's still not the worst of what I call people. Oh, absolutely. I know people that it seems like they're not happy unless they're upset about something. I can't imagine going through life like that. Just pissed off at the world. I don't want to be mad. I get mad. I get mad more than I want to get mad. I'm working hard to not be mad. It's in my nature. Something in my genes makes me be mean. It's almost time for me to do Sixx reaction here in about a minute. But yeah, people need to relax. Like when people tell me they get upset about what I said, I had a girl one time get mad at me because she saw the way I title my videos, my reactions, because I always put Sixx Daze reaction, the artist, the song. Who do you think you are putting your name first? I'm like, it's my effing channel and my effing video. And you don't have to watch. That's what I tell a lot of haters. You don't have to watch my video. Oh, that's never fixed anybody's problem. That's just young and dumb that thinks stuff like that. Oh, wow. That was quick. All right, let me do Sixx reaction. Hopefully he's still here. All right. This is Pete and Boss, I guess. Gangster. It. Oh, dude. Spec. Holy shit. Oh my God. That is how it's done. Oh my God. Oh, dude, thank you so much. No wonder this has 10 million views in a year. Wow. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I believe that's the first time ever. Yeah, that shit was awesome. That song I just reacted to. Yeah, Pete and Boss. Pete and Boss, Gangster It's two old white guys rapping. That's how rapping should be done. That was badass. Wow. But I think that's the first time ever while reacting to a song, I gave it a thumbs up. Wow. Dude. Oh, wow. Oh, I know. I 100% believe that. You're never too old. Until you're on your deathbed or you're condemned to a rocking chair, you're never too old. But that is exactly how it's done. That is rap. You understood what they were saying. Holy shit. Dude, that I probably just lost my monetization. I think I said that too many times. But Wow. Wow, dude. That caught me way off guard. That was excellent. I'll be listening to that again and again and again. But yes, that is exactly how it's done. Wow. And Didi, those guys aren't much older than me, if they're older than me. They might be a little bit older. That was a good one, Spec. I definitely appreciate that. All right, what are we going to talk about now? Got 45 minutes left. The other people just watching. Not talking. From the same guys? Oh. I already reacted to a song you asked me to react to. Come back next week. I'll do that one next week. Cool. How have I been? I've been outstanding. I'm healthier than I've been since I was in my earlier 20s. I'm in better shape than I've been in since my early 20s. It's hard to believe I'll be 58 next month. I'm in better shape than when I was 21, 22 years old. I'll say 27 because that's when I thought I was at my peak shape. I'm in better shape than I was when I was 27. That's pretty awesome. I've been insulin free for about 4 months now. My daughter's recently been doing pretty much the same kind of diet that I'm doing, and we were talking yesterday, and she has actually had the same experience I've had with we'll call it a burst of energy that you get. It's unreal. We used to have to buy that kind of energy and smell it through a straw. But it's that intense, and it's 100% just clean diet. It's amazing. I wonder why my shirt keeps getting crooked like that. That's weird. Huh. That looks like a bat. Yeah, I do almost no sugar at all. Minimal artificial sweetener. I do almost everything in the air fryer. There are a few things I will heat up in the microwave from time to time, do it in a glass bowl. I drink 3 to 4 of these a day with filtered water that I've tested that have nothing in it. I guess my main weakness is 4 to 5 cups of coffee. 1 glass of tea with artificial sweetener in it. And I know artificial sweetener is bad for you. My doctor told me if I was going to drink anything, use real sugar, but Yeah, I went through a phase of juicing where I made all my own juice. I never ever drink store-bought juice ever, 'cause it's just titled juice. It's not really juice. But if I was gonna drink juice, yeah, it would be something that I made, not something I bought. Yes. Yeah, I take a handful of vitamins for specific things. Uh, I rarely to never drink. If I go to someone's house, I'll casually drink a drink or two. Uh, the only time I do shots is if I feel like I'm getting sick. I do that, and literally I do a shot of Knob Creek and a shot of apple cider vinegar with Mother's. Usually takes care of it. I try not to even take uh, medicine at all. And even my doctor, when I told her how I do when I feel like I'm getting sick, she said she couldn't argue with me and tell me not to do that. So I'm incredibly healthy right now. Oh, and I work out 3 days a week, and I ride between 22 and 32 miles when I do my bike rides. Yeah, a lot of people don't do that. And for a long time, I avoid water like the plague, which is kind of weird that I'm as healthy as I am. My liver's functioning at 101%. My kidneys are functioning at 100%. And with as much as I used to drink and little water as I used to drink, they should not be. But all my organs are functioning accordingly. But I guess for quite some time now, I've been drinking a lot of water. I've got to get another camera. I can't stand that. I don't know if it bothers y'all as much as it bothers me, but it won't. See right there, if it would stay like that, but it won't. The picture's not bad. Something got to be wrong with the camera. My head does not look as big as it actually is. Looks kind of oblong, but I have a big head. And if I find out that my head has just been fat all these years, and now that I've lost this weight, some of it was my head. Yeah, it's you get that blue dots right there. Oh, I just gotta find me a different camera. Maybe it is. I got some blue ass eyes, and not just with that blue spot there. Not like that. I got some blue ass eyes. I wonder why everybody's afraid to talk, or if they just want to watch other people. I know people do that on live. Holy cow, Mark! What's up, buddy? How are you doing? Glad you made it. Always good to see you, Mark Matthews. I'm waiting for the delay to catch up. No, I checked all my settings, spec. That is just the camera itself. Because if you notice, sometimes I go out of focus. I don't know what the hell, other than it's probably just a cheap Logitech camera. So I'm going to ask my son what kind of streaming camera he uses, or webcam that he uses. Mark, believe it or not, I'm pretty antisocial most times. Oh, I know, Didi. That's what I was saying earlier. When I searched for best webcams, there is a Logitech model that is like depending on what list. Number 3, some people have it higher in the top 10. This is not that model, obviously, but there's no way I can make myself buy that other model. So I'm going to see what camera my son uses, and I'll probably get that one. But yeah, Mark, believe it or not, I'm very antisocial. I'm cool with my friends. I like entertaining. I love being on stage, but for the most part, I'm really antisocial. It sounds like our wind has settled down a little bit. I could hear it earlier. I don't hear it now. I hear somebody's leaf blower blowing or vacuum cleaner vacuuming. Our heater just kicked on. But so, Mark, don't feel bad about being antisocial, dude. Sometimes that's good for you. Or you can just kick on some Ramones. Psychotherapy. And you're in New Mexico, right, Spec? I think. I always trying to remember where everybody lives. I think Mickey's in Georgia. I bet you did, Mark. Man, that sucks, buddy. Yay, I remembered. Yeah, it was hard. It's hard to remember who's in South Africa, who's in Germany. Well, I remember all my German friends. And I know my friends in the UK, my friends in Australia. It's the states that I have to try to remember. Whatcha? But Mark, I guess that kind of worked out for you since you've been feeling antisocial. If you've been snowed in for 3 days or off for 3 days because of that. I can cheat and tell you where you're at, Mark. Is it? Oh, I don't want to say it and be wrong because I hate being wrong that bad. I'm trying to envision when I made out your birthday card. Illinois? I think I'm wrong. Or is it Virginia? That was my second guess. I should have said it before you said that. Damn it. As soon as I said Illinois, I was like, I don't think that's right. Damn it. No, you don't have to. Matter of fact, I gotta check my list and see when your birthday is. You don't have to tell me. I have it in my phone. I gotta mail you your birthday card. You would think more people would want that, but they don't. I used to send out shitloads of Christmas cards. I think I only sent out 5 this year. I like to send people birthday cards and yeah, I guess it depends on where you're at in Cali, but yeah, with the weather. We have the weirdest weather here. I used to be really horrible about it, Mark, but I've gotten better at it over the last, I don't know, handful of years. I did have somebody want me to send them a Christmas card, and then when they found out we have different political views, they unfriended me. So I guess they won't be getting a Christmas card or a birthday card, whichever one it was. I just think it's nice to just randomly get those things, or even if you're expecting it, to get it. That's not just your opinion, dude. I 100% believe that. I've seen videos of people being caught doing that, starting them. Oh, wait. I don't believe they were natural either. I'll just leave it at that. How about that? Let me try to beat. No, I don't care if I piss people off. I'm good at that. I don't think they were natural either, or accidental, or anything like that. I believe it was 100%. So I don't think it's a conspiracy. Oh, that's something me and Savannah didn't do this year. I believe that too. Oh, you didn't have to correct that. I could solve that mystery. Last year, me and Savannah, or the year before, me and Savannah sent them to the Walter Reed Hospital to soldiers. We didn't do that this year. We need to do that again. I don't think it was a arsonist. I think it was groups of them, and it probably is deeper than that. I saw a video of two guys getting caught, two separate videos of guys being caught starting them, or starting fires, I should say. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it went deeper than that. These guys just got caught. You know, like the smart suppliers for street products, they have lower level people. Those lower level people get caught instead of them. They're not the ones out there doing it. Spec, I don't know. I do not have the slightest idea. I didn't know you were in LA, Mark. See my nice watch my wife got me? That's my anniversary present. I don't know if it'll show up really clear on there. I've gotten into watches, and it's called a skeleton watch. You can see all the way through it, all the mechanism. I love, love, love it. Nice addition to my collection, as small as it is. Yeah, I love this. I didn't know you were in LA, Mark. Yeah, that's true. They don't care about letting people back in for sure. But Spec, I have not heard of anybody going back in as of yet. But I don't watch a lot of mainstream media news either. So I'm not saying that they haven't. I just don't know. So I can't answer your question. But I do agree with Dee Dee that they don't care. Oh, shit, Mark. I didn't know that. Wow. I was going to move to LA at one point in the 80s until a friend of mine who auditioned for Ozzy came back with his tail between his legs. And then there was really no reason for me to go. Because he was way better than me on guitar. Yeah. A lot of the insurance companies are doing that for everybody, to everybody. Oh, that's picking up me tapping on my legs. Wow. Practicing double bass. All right, guys, we got 27 minutes. Let's jump on some conversation, some oddball stuff. happier stuff, funny stuff. I almost always laugh when I slip on ice. I mean, I try not to go down, but and oddly enough, I try not to go down when I slip on ice, but when I slip in water, I just roll into it. That's weird because either way, you could get hurt. Well, see, Mark, so you do have some happy stuff, buddy. I mean, how can you not be happy with J Metal? Because literally, like I always say in my reactions, even when it's like doom and gloom or a darker subject, it still sounds hopeful and positive. Still makes you feel good. Yeah, see, I have to wait. I have to wait for them to release the songs. That's the thing about doing what I do the way I do it. I can't buy the CD until I've reacted to all the songs. But I mean, how can it not be good? There is a band, a J metal band that I think their new album is going to be good, but I don't think it's going to be great. And I don't want to say who it is because some people get really upset. They have some really horrible fans. And by horrible, I mean they overreact and get ridiculous. No, that's a natural thing, Dee Dee. That's just a natural thing for a multitude of reasons. So no, it's not weird or goofy or strange. Ugh. Oh, with I mean, there's exceptions to every rule. So I think sometimes yes, but not always. More often than not, it's not the end. That is exactly right, Mark. That is exactly right. And that's like when I hear people that get divorced that talk smack about their exes, especially when they have kids together. Why would you do that? But yes, that is exactly right, Mark. But like I said, there's exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, I think more often than not, it happens. Especially once you get out of that pressure, because a lot of people go into a relationship and then they find out things aren't exactly as they thought they were going to be, and then shit gets out of control and everything snowballs. But when all that pressure is taken off, then you realize, like Mark said, the thing that brought you together is still there. Yeah, that was the problem with my first marriage. I was just too immature, even though I thought I was not. I thought I was full grown badass adult, but no, no. uh, but I think a lot of problems is like when people are growing up and they see their parents and they think their parents have it all easy. Not all parents fight in front of their kids, so they don't realize how hard the parents had to work to make a working relationship. Me and my wife have been together for almost 31 years. April will be 31 years. Today's our 29th wedding anniversary. And I promise you, it ain't been perfect, but I wouldn't trade a minute of it. It's been awesome. Yeah. I get that, Mark. I always told my daughter, don't be listening to high school boys telling you they're in love or any dumb shit like that. I didn't know until I was 27 when me and my wife got together. So don't be letting some little boy tell you he's all that in a bag of chips. And I'm not saying, hey, Terry, I mean, my son is way more mature at that age than I was. He's been way more mature than I was. This is his early 20s. So, getting jumped don't make you grow up. That just makes you be a little wiser and cautious because you could still be immature after getting your ass kicked. I know. Yeah. Kind of opens your eyes. Well, eventually they'll open. You got in a 911 show? I don't know what that is. Oh, I don't have Disney Plus. I had it for a while. They pissed me off, so I spend my money elsewhere. There you go. That's how you handle it. I mean, you got to get yours in while you can, but yeah, especially if there's more than one. Oh, no, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Uh, uh, no, it's Disney in general that kind of got me. I don't like where they're going or what they're doing. So I try not to do anything Disney at all. It's been a while since I've had to stand like this. I mean, I'm not standing, but interlace your fingers behind your head. Okay. All right, cool, man. Uh, I'll let you know. See, y'all only see part of my personality. I promise you. I call it asking for it. I've asked for it more than once. I've bit off more than I could chew several times. That's how you get wiser, tougher. I don't back down. It's all good, Terry. You stopped by. Sometimes people will drop in like the last 6 or 3 minutes. It's all good. You stopped in, so you get credit. You showed up before the end of class. You get credit for being here. Yes, Dee Dee, that's how I got tough. I tend not to back down. As I've gotten older, I'm a little bit smarter about it. But when I was younger, yeah. You know, I'll be here, Terry. Every Thursday from 2 to 4. But Do I have anything cool coming up this week? Oh, like that waste of time little peep reaction I did. I got May Estes, LA Guns, Kubi Prodicent, Key Glock, Polo G, X, and Freeze the Fall. That's my plan. And my top 10 that I dreamed. Well, I know you liked it, obviously. Any concerts I want to see? Well, I want to see Love Bites and Nemophila. The band that I keep telling you about, Ace Monroe, I want to see them. I really like them, and the fact that a lot of people don't aggravates me. I'd like to see Whiskey Dust, Rolling Quartz. Oh, Terry, you can, but I'd appreciate it if you send it to me because you know how to get in touch with me. Oh wait, you just requested a song. I got an email from you the other day or yesterday. What? Wait, no, it wasn't you. That was somebody else. But you know how to get in touch with me. Yeah, I saw that. That's what made me think about Rolling Quartz. The X reaction is trained food. I thought I reacted to that. Man, let me look. I think I reacted to that, but I may have taken it down or it got blocked. This says I did not. So my channel says I didn't react to it. So I guess maybe I didn't. Yeah, I know I blocked you on Instagram. I get that, Mark. That affects a lot of what I go do. And it's not that I don't have the money, it's I'm just that stingy that I don't want to spend it. Yeah, but Terry is all lowercase Bob Sixx at Yahoo. That's easy enough. I purposely made that email easy so that people could contact me. See, that's what I think. It seems like I reacted to that or tried to. Yeah, I'm definitely a cheapskate. And there's times I bite the bullet and do stuff, but I don't like spending money. But Terry, I think it just seems like I did and it got blocked. But it should still pull up in my content. Oh, but you know what? That may have been okay. Let me look here. I'm going through all my X reactions. All right. If y'all are talking, you got to hang on a second. I'm going through this list because I think you're right, Terry. I think I did it before. Did I just find it? Yep. So I cannot do that reaction. I mean, they can still see the reaction. They just can't hear the song. I had to mute that part of the song, that reaction. So, see, you're right, Terry, and I was right too. I found it too. You're absolutely right. Yep, that is exactly right. So the reaction's actually on there. I found it as well. The reaction's there, but I had to mute that song. I still don't know that they like me that much. We seem to get along a little bit better. Yeah, I'd definitely be wasting my time for sure. I didn't get a strike for it. They just rejected my. See, a lot of people, and I'm not attacking you, Terry, so don't take it that way. But a lot of people will go, "Oh, you're going to get a copyright strike." They don't just throw those around. It's actually a process. So what they do is they will just block it. When they block it and I appeal it, the label has the right to reject my appeal. That's not a copyright strike. That just says I can't. The label won't let me do that reaction. So it's not going to be a copyright strike. The only copyright strikes I got 2 for Juice WRLD, and it was not even from his label. It's this little bottom feeder group that got involved. It was just somebody. It's like kind of like BMI and ASCAP, but it wasn't them. It's some other dumbass group. For your reaction, so it won't be this week. It will be next week. So literally next week. And I think I got one for the Kid Leroy, because once I quit doing juice reactions, they went through him next. But it was close. Oh, the strike? Oh no. If for a strike, it's 6 months. So the back-to-back Juice WRLD strikes I got, it took 6 months for it to fall off. Is it 6 months or 90 days? I can't remember if it's 3 months or 6 months. But just as one fell off, I got a strike for the Kid Leroy, and that's why I stopped doing those, because it's not worth losing my channel over. Oh, no. Shit, with labels, they're only supposed to have 90 days, but there are some labels going back well over a year. And I haven't had videos blocked from over a year, but I have had them put a copyright claim on it. Yes, Dee Dee, that's exactly what happens. But yeah, labels, it's kind of weird the way labels work. Especially, there's 2 labels that don't like me. So, it is what it is. We have a love-hate relationship. They block me just to be a pain in the ass, because they do release it. 98% of the time, they'll release it. I don't react to Drake. I don't think he's that great, but I don't react to Drake because they block my videos. I don't know, dude. I can't tell you. And I'm not even big enough to warrant being messed with. But I don't know. I don't know if it's because they're so small and they have such a small. I don't know. I can't even venture a guess. But there is definitely a hierarchy the way this works. And the bigger you are, the more you get away with. Because the guys way bigger than me get away with stuff that I can't get away with. And there was a couple, husband. Oh, we got 8 minutes. There was a husband and wife group that were doing reactions, and they liked me. And they wanted to do a reaction together. But once I realized how phony they were, I didn't want to do reactions with them. And I found out later that, they disappeared. They shut their channel down. I think their channel got shut down because they did a whole bunch of Juice WRLD reactions around the same time I was doing them. So I'm pretty sure they got the copyright strikes and lost their channel. Will I name them? I can't remember their names. But it was a husband and wife. Her name was Marley. I can't remember his name. But they were husband and wife, and they took turns. One person would cry, and the other would be like, "Oh yeah." And then one time, this person would cry, and the other would be like, "Oh yeah." So they kind of played off each other, took turns crying, but they were just so phony. But yeah, they mentioned me in one of their videos, and people went crazy. Something in Marley. I don't know. The ones that I'm talking about are not on. You can't even find them unless they got. Well, you can't get your channel back if that's another misconception a lot of people don't understand. If YouTube takes your channel, Benjamin, that's it. Benjamin and Marley. Let me look. Well, the last time I looked, they weren't. There they are. 2 years ago. Yeah, that's them. Oh, her name was first, Marley and Benjamin. 2 years ago. That's the last thing they did. But that's them. Yeah, she was so much in the Juice WRLD. Yeah. Let me see. So, oh wow. Oh, how did they do that? So their old channel had to have been taken down because this channel looks different. It only has 132,000 subscribers, which is half of what they had before. And they only did 2 videos, and that was 2 years ago. So, let's see. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They lost their other channel because this is not the channel they had, and I'm almost positive his name was first. Yeah, and they started this channel in 2020. But this is not the same channel they had, and it has less subscribers. Even reactors or channels that stop doing videos usually maintain the majority of their subscribers. Oh, later, Terry. So yeah, but they were. Oh shit! I left that up there. Damn it. Oh yeah, my mom was saying that Paul McCartney did a pop-up concert in New York for $50 a ticket, but you had to be in line in person to buy your ticket at $50, and it sold out. I would love to see Paul McCartney. I'm not a Beatles fan, but I do like Paul McCartney. I do like some Beatles songs, don't get me wrong, but I like Paul McCartney. I think he was the true talent of the Beatles. A lot of people don't like to hear me say that because I think Lennon was, but uh, I think Paul McCartney was the true talent of the band, and I would like to see him live. I would pay to see him, especially $50. Man, $50 to see Paul McCartney. That would be awesome. Sorry, Mom. It took me a while to see your message. I've been busy trying to look at all this other stuff. But yeah, I don't wish any hate on me. I didn't wish anything bad on them. Do what you got to do. But I don't know what happened to them. But once I realized how phony they were, I quit watching them. And then people told me when their channel got taken down or when they disappeared. It looks like they came back and shot 1 or 2 reactions, and that was it. It's a tough gig. I've been doing it a long time. Good thing I don't rely on this to make my money. This couldn't be the only thing I do. I mean, I get paid for Facebook and Instagram. I left the pay program for TikTok because they screw over people. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm sure they lost that first channel, and they would have had to get on a different, they would have to get a different ISP because YouTube warns us about that. If they take your channel, you can't get another one under the same ISP, so you have to get a different ISP. Or I think that's how it was. See, not the ISP. Shit. You can't get another one out of your. They have some way that they watch it, so you can't create another account unless they've changed. But so they would have to change something to where they could open that other account. They'll waste a lot of time talking about them. Oh shit, we're almost done. Hey, I appreciate y'all so much. I hope you have a great week. I appreciate you. Oh, that is funny. But I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a great week. Mark, I hope things get better, buddy. I hate snow. I like to see it in pictures. I don't mind visiting it, but I don't want to live in it. But y'all have a great day. Make someone laugh if you get the chance, and I will see you next time. Same Bob channel, same Bob time. Peace.